Hello everybody and welcome back to another edition of World Wrestling Affliction. Well, this is unexpected. I didn't expect to see this man, Jeremiah Stone, the leader of the Billionaires Club, who we've seen Consiglio, Diego Danger, and Matoda Lee, the enforcer of, but we haven't seen this man yet this season. He's not meant to be coming down to the ring right now, so I don't know what is going on. So I guess let's find out what the hell is going on here. I'm confused. Well, for starters, I don't think he knows what the word bureaucrat means. But also, he's demanding a title shot and refusing. Oh my god, no. Not again. For the fourth week in a row, these two are just brawling it out. Though this is an actual sanctioned match this time. This episode's already turning into chaos. We have Jeremiah Stone, who doesn't know what the hell a bureaucrat is, claiming he's a bureaucrat and demanding a title shot. And now we have Isaiah Zank attacking Marco Gates before the match even starts. This is just chaos and a half. But at least these guys are in a sanctioned match this time, so the referee can step in and, you know, stop them from brawling in corners and everything. The general manager is finally giving these guys a match, and from what I've heard, he is coming out sometime throughout this episode to address the fans and make some announcements leading into the PLE next weekend. Tomorrow, Sunday, 3 p.m, we will be having the Go Home show before the PLE, and then next weekend, starting from Friday, including Saturday and Sunday at 3 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, we will have parts 1, 2, and 3 of the PLE being shown on this YouTube channel, so be on the lookout for that. But for now, let's focus here on this episode and this match. Oh, Marco Gates signaling to go to sleep, but not going for it, which is confusing. Big power slam there. And Isaiah Zank fighting back. The slaps coming from Marco Gates now. Marco rolling out of the ring. Stepping into the ring now, and then just beating down Isaiah Zank in that corner with the stomps, choking him with the knee now. I think the referee has been told to give them some leeway, which is why he isn't stepping in a lot in this match, but it's also a sanctioned match, so he does have to keep some law and order involved in the match. These two taking it to the outside. Isaiah Zank with the knees there, countering this move. Oh, the Sister Abigail on the outside of the ring. This is just brutal. Again, as I said, the referee given some leeway. That is why he is not counting out here in this contest. This is a sanctioned match. what I think the ref just called out. But ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the general manager of World Wrestling Affliction. From what I've just gathered, the ref called the match off because they were fighting outside the ring and not fighting. I thought it was a sanctioned match, but there was no pinfall or submission there. But for now, let's hear what the general manager has to say in these announcements. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what an announcement coming out of our general manager there. So for starters, Isaiah Zank and Marco Gates will be facing at the PLE, which we now know is called Blood and Thunder. And it will be for the Intercontinental Championship. While Jeremiah Stone will be getting his title shot that he demanded, that will be for the Light Heavyweight Championship, and it will be against an opponent of our general manager's choosing. And then next week we'll also have a tag team match where the winners will go on to challenge the Morgan Twins for to crown the first ever WWA Women's Tag Team Champions. And regarding these two right here, Jet Kobayashi and Katsuyori Yamashita of the Bushido, as well as the Falcon, our general manager says he has a plan for them. But for now, we have this tag team match going on, and we have this man here, part of Los Luchadores. It is El Hijo de Vex. Now, this man is the son of a legend in this company's history, well, not this company's history, but in the history of Alpha Omega and TKWF, being one half of the only ever Alpha Omega Tag Team Champions. They had a death hold on that championship. No one could beat them. And then TKWF, he was a former Cruiserweight champion. He had a rivalry with Ruthless Rush, and he was a huge part in TKWF. And now his son here, El Hijo de Vex, looking to continue that legacy. And who's his tag team partner? No way. You're joking me. That man right there, Ruthless Rush. The man that I just mentioned had a huge rivalry with El Hijo de Vex's father, Vex. And now they're tag teaming together. Now I should mention this match here is a qualifying match for the World Heavyweight Championship Gauntlet match at Blood and Thunder PLE next weekend. So the winning tag team will move forward. Will it be Bushido's Jet Kobayashi and Katsuyori Yamashita, or will it be Ruthless Rush and El Hijo de Vex? We will find out here right now in this match. And we're off. Kicking this match off is Katsuyori Yamashita, I believe, and El Hijo de Vex. Yes, that is Katsuyori in the ring. I couldn't see from behind, all I saw was the tights. And El Hijo de Vex, as I said, coming in, trying to continue his father's legacy, teaming with his uncle Riley Perkins in Los Luchadores. Now, the good fight back from El Hijo de Vex. It's an interesting tag team of El Hijo de Vex and Ruthless Rush. Now, El Hijo de Vex fighting back. And a nice tag team move from El Hijo de Vex and Ruthless Rush. Now, as I said, this match is a qualifying match for the World Heavyweight Championship, and our main event will be a singles match for the qualifying championship. We don't know who the second opponent is, but we do know that TK Landon will be performing in our main event. A former leader of the Rebel Club, former best friend of our women's world champion Ivy Fisher, and it is very interesting to see who he performs against in that main event to earn his spot in that match. Now, I believe we have one more tag team match in the coming week to crown the final members. Oh, we got a pin here. Goes to cover and a kick out at 1. I'm just checking my notes for next week. But if I'm correct, okay, I am not. Sorry, so these last 2 matches, the tag team match here, and then the main event, will be the last 3 members entering into that males corner match for the World Heavyweight Championship in the main event of Blood and Thunder PLE next weekend, Sunday at 3 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. But for now, let's look at who's going to be entering that match, as we have El Hijo de Vex and Ruthless Rush trying to go against the very formulated tag team of Bushido here. And what a move there, coming from Jet Kobayashi and Katsuyori Yamashita. And they're just targeting that arm and body of El Hijo de Vex here. And now I will announce our main event of tomorrow's episode will be a women's tag team match. And it will be the 2 champions, Ivy Fisher and our women's world champion Ivy Fisher and our women's intercontinental champion Taryn Sky, taking on Kitty Hagen and the villain Olivia Jade, who will be their opponents respectively for the titles at Blood and Thunder. Now apparently it was in Olivia Jade's contract that she got 2 title matches, and as Kitty Hagen has already been accepted for Ivy Fisher's title, she is now challenging for the women's intercontinental title. I don't think that's fair, but the general manager, he was the one that dealt with the contracts, and that is why she has been given a title shot immediately against Taryn Sky without earning it. And that is also why her debut here in World Wrestling Affliction was against Ivy Fisher for that women's title match in the first place. Big spinebuster there coming from Katsuyori Yamashita. Now goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 from Rush. Now what's Yamashita going for now? Oh my god. The strength of Yamashita to lift Rush up there. I mean, Ruthless Rush is 7 feet tall, and he is one big man for the tiny Katsuyori Yamashita to be able to lift him on his shoulders. Even if Rush countered, we see a submission coming out of Jet Kobayashi, but Rush counters it. But Jet goes straight for the cover. 1, And a kick out at 1. And now Jet just staying on the offense on Rush now. Calling him to stand up. This could be very drastic for Kobayashi. Oh! But he lands some kind of forearm to the head. Dragging Rush to the middle of the ring now. What's going for? Doesn't matter because Rush counters it. Now Rush trying to stay on the offensive. Oh, he gets the tag in. We got El Hijo de Vex and Katsuyori Yamashita in. And Yamashita immediately with that big slam. But it doesn't matter because El Hijo de Vex locks in a submission now. And unfortunately gets the rope break. Calling for Katsuyori to stand up now. And then just jumps the rope without doing the move. Very interesting. Goes to the tag, but Katsuyori counters it before he gets a chance to tag in. Oh, but El Hijo de Vex counters. Nice neck breaker there. Now El Hijo twisting the neck of Katsuyori Yamashita as Jet Kobayashi watches. He looks at Kobayashi for a second, but then turns his attention back to Yamashita. Gets Yamashita back in the corner. Tags in Ruthless Rush again. Double super kick. Now, Yamashita taking in the advantage I was talking about last episode. With your very taller opponents, when you're a smaller, faster superstar, you want to keep them off their feet on the ground and just beat them down as much as possible. Now that is what Yamashita did there, but when he tagged in Kobayashi, it gave Rush a chance to stand up again. Apologies, I had to have a quick drink. My throat was drying up a bit. Oh, what's El Hijo de Vex going for? Went for a super kick, but got countered. Now Kobayashi looked like he's gone for a powerbomb, but El Hijo countered. And now, what's Kobayashi going for now? Doesn't matter because El Hijo counters again. El Hijo de Vex is definitely a very well-trained superstar, knowing how to counter his opponent's offense as he just counters everything that Kobayashi is throwing at him. Locks in that submission again. He's away from the ropes this time, but Yamashita breaks it up. Oh, and then hits a giant European uppercut. Shining Wizard from Kobayashi now. Goes for the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2, and a kick out thanks to the breakup from Rush. If Rush wasn't there, that definitely would have been a 3 count, I believe. And Kobayashi knows it, so he's staying on the offensive. Oh, but Vex is back up. And then the tag while Kobayashi's taunting. I don't think he notices. Oh, but he does as he catches Rush off guard. Big DDT there from Kobayashi. Actually, I don't think Kobayashi does know because he's attacking out here to Vex and focusing on him. Beating him down, but Ruthless Rush. Oh, but Kobayashi counters the sidewalk slam. Trips him up. I think he's realized that the Ruthless Rush is the legal man. Tombstone pile driver from Ruthless Rush. Goes to the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2. And a kick out at 2 after the Tombstone pile driver. Fans definitely cheering for this tag team match here. Now the tag into El Hijo de Vex. Once again, a nice double team back body drop there. But Kobayashi was able to use his speed advantage to catch up. Nice snapmare. Big kick to the back of the head there. Now El Hijo de Vex going for the tag. Kobayashi's in the corner of Yamashita, but doesn't make the tag, and now Ruthless Rush taking that advantage to attack him. Big clothesline there. Now where's he going? To the top rope of all things. When you see a 7-foot man on that top rope, you are scared. Big double axe handle now. And now on the outside of the ring, I don't know what he was going for there. I think the momentum shift rolled him outside the ring, and then he went for it. Nice neck breaker there. Goes for the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3. It is! Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am at a loss for words. How a neck breaker just won the match in this brutal tag team match. Both teams well fought hard with tag team moves, working as a team, keeping their opponent in the other corner so they couldn't tag. El Hijo de Vex and Jet Kobayashi very skilled in countering basically everything their opponents were throwing at them. But at the end of the day, the strength of Ruthless Rush and the speed of El Hijo de Vex were too much for Bushido, and they move on to the gauntlet match at the main event of Blood and Thunder next weekend. And ladies and gentlemen, what a brutal... I don't think brutal is the right word, but it was a very devastating tag team match. And very hard fought between both teams. But again, at the end there you see Ruthless Rush getting the pin over his former rival, with his former rival's son as his tag team partner. And they worked really well together, which is kind of shocking, given the nature of the history that his father and El Hijo de Vex have. But what do we got here? Some footage backstage? Oh my god. No way. For those of you that don't know, that is 2 Fly Stormzy, formerly known as Flyboy Jack Storm. TK Landon's former best friend and tag team partner, turning on him in another EFED not long ago, completely writing TK Landon out of history for a few years. He was not part of any feds from the disappointment of being turned on, and now he has to fight him in this match to qualify for the world title gauntlet match. I'm at a loss for words. I can't believe that Flyboy Jack Storm is who Bushido chose for TK Landon to fight. Now, as you saw backstage, TK Landon said as a friend and mentor to Falcon, and that's very true. They were good friends back in the days of TKWF. TK Landon actually trained up Akira Falcon, which is what he was known at the time. Taught him everything he knows, but Falcon shut him down, said, "You were never my friend," and now sent TK Landon's mortal enemy after him. This is just insanity combined. And the counter there. And I should mention the black and gold, the black and purple that Two Fly Stormzy is wearing is a throwback to the Rebel Club and their colors. The black and white for the very first edition of the Rebel Club, and then the purple was definitely their secondary colors that they chose. And it's definitely to rub insult to injury. I just mixed two sayings there. I meant to say rub salt in the wound or add insult to injury, but I said rub insult to injury. But nevertheless, it is to taunt TK Landon and to get inside his head here. So is Stormzy working with Bushido now? I'm confused. We still don't know why Bushido's doing what they're doing, attacking people backstage, assaulting people. Nice move there from TK Landon, goes to the cover, but a kick out from Stormzy. And I'm not sure if we will get any answers from Bushido. They don't seem to want to answer my questions when I go to interview them backstage. Oh, and busting Stormzy open there with those flurry of punches. Oh, goes for the double leg stomp off the top, but fails. And then the calf crusher from Stormzy, but it's not enough. And now an armbar coming from TK Landon. But that's not enough to keep him down. Oh, here we go. We know what TK Landon's going for now. Apparently not. I thought he was going for a TKO, but he seems to decide not to do that. Instead, going for a backflip Pele kick off that second rope. And then landing into that sitting position. Now Stormzy going for the forearm, but misses. Oh, the TKO! I don't think he hit all of it, but he got just enough to get Stormzy down, and Stormzy kicks out. If that TKO had fully landed, I think that would have been it. Well, it looked like he was going for another one. Drop kick off that second rope. He decided against it. That's the second time he's decided against using the TKO here in this match. Is there still some part of TK Landon that doesn't want to hurt his former friend? I think that's why he missed the first, well, he chose not to hit the first TKO, missed the second one, only just enough hitting him to knock him down for a pin, and then decided against the third one. I think Stormzy's in his head. And that is exactly why he can't land the TKO properly and win this match. Has Stormzy successfully gotten into the head of TK Landon here? Well, I think that's exactly What's happened? And now Stormzy with cover 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. And now, oh! Nice 360 flip off that top rope. Goes for the cover again. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Stormzy puts TK Landon down and now is the 10th entrant into that title gauntlet match at Blood and Thunder next Sunday at 3 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time will be the main event of the evening. And what a match coming out of these two. But as I said, it seemed that Stormzy did get in ahead because that TKO right there did not fully clip Stormzy, and if he had of, that would have put him down. And then the 2 times that he could have hit it and just chose not to and went for something else. I think the hesitation from TK Landon is what lost him this match. And thanks to that, Stormzy moves on. And I'm not sure if Stormzy's part of Bushido or just working with them against TK Landon here. I'm still at a loss for words, but thank you so much for watching. We will see you tomorrow at Sunday, 3 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time for the Go Home show of WWA before the PLE Blood and Thunder next weekend.